It's cool. Ooh, what we doing?
This the BRT02. I did the review last night on this one.
I seen you with you.
I did a little review on this one last night. You know, this one is I finally got the one I wanted, but they fucked up with the cork. The glue came off, so I had to do the fucking, do the old wine shit. But that shit is delicious. I like that shit. That reminds me of the 46. I killed the 40. So this one right here, that's the BRT02.
9.4 proof. Nice. Filled with notes of fruit, nut, and chocolate.
And look, here, this is the BRTO. That's the BRTO1. So this one, to me, this one better. That's it. See that fucking shit? Yeah, they did some bullshit. Nah, just take that shit off. They fucked up with the corks on these. Like, to me, I like the BOT. I like the O2. It's the 01. So when they say, like I told you before, because I ain't have them. When we did the review back in the day, we talked about it, but I didn't have these because I couldn't get them. And I was saying how they keep one of the barrels higher in
and the one.
So the BO2 they keep it higher. So it get hotter and heat and heat keep lower. So you can actually taste the difference, like literally, like.
I was about to say, look, I'm reading this shit. The taste notes is different.
Yeah, exactly.
This one say deep caramelized barrel notes accented with some toastiness and a warm finish. That one says completely different. A dark expression filled with notes of fruit, nut, and chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
This is so I guess from the heat, it can get that shit to be all crazy. Now we definitely taste both of them. That ain't a fucking problem. You know me. I share the bourbon. can't be a bourbon hogger. Nah, but listen. Hey, yeah, we've been recording, but it's all right. Nah, we recording. You got your mic is right. My mic is right. We're gonna talk a little loud so we can get these things right. You know what I mean? Yeah. But nah, we welcome back, folks. You know, we want all the smoke. Me and Stone Bone.
Yes, sir. What's up, people?
We here.
Serious topics today.
Yeah, man, we ain't been here for a minute, and you know what? And we said, you know what? We ain't had no guests tonight, so we don't always gotta have a guest, right?
Absolutely.
We don't always gotta have a guest. You know, we're gonna chop it up, sip some bourbon, and we're gonna talk about a little panic and mayhem that might be happening in the streets soon. Maybe not. Or maybe it might just be a whole plot to just get everybody
all amped up, spending money on something.
Just to get something. Exactly. Yeah. But what we talking about is what?
Basically, what they're saying that it could possibly be the collapse of the U.S. dollar. I believe Russia and China. Now, before I talk, I just want to say, like, I don't know 100% everything. So if I happen to say something wrong or whatever, please don't mind me. But I think Russia.
That's why you got to do your own research.
You're right.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Russia and China, I believe, came together, and they're basically feeling some type of way towards America, and they're saying that they don't want the American dollar to be the international dollar anymore.
And what's the we're sitting up. What's your reason? Why you think they don't want the American dollar to be the dollar anymore? Why do you think that is?
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, that thing's strong.
That's that BRTO2.
People, Maker's Mark. This right here is a eye opener.
It's the BRTO2 series of 2022. We're sitting at a 101, 109 proof. But nah, and we bought that with the American dollar though.
Oh, yeah. So this what I think. I think that it's been like a long history, and a lot of countries or parts of the world don't like us, don't like America for whatever reason. I've heard that we're bullies.
And we are. We like the Superman of the world.
Yeah, we're always in everyone else's business.
Exactly. Like the nosy neighbor.
And things of that nature. So it's like, and I know that the American dollar is what's it called? What is it called? Fraction buying it, where it's not based on anything, right?
No, it's not actually backed by. It used to be backed by gold.
Yeah.
Back in the day, but then I think it might have been Ford or one of the presidents. they threw a thing out where they took everybody gold back, and if you had over a certain amount of gold, you get locked up or you get in trouble. So they was trying to reclaim all gold, but that's when then they was like, yo, you know what? Nah, we not gonna back this by the American dollar no more. The gold ain't gonna be behind us. So now, like, you really could take, if you read back in the day, if you read the dollar bill, it says we paid in gold. You know what I mean? So you could take that to the bank and get $1 worth of gold, or 20 worth of gold, or whatever worth of gold. But nowadays, nah, you can't do that. What is a currency collapse? Well, currency collapse. A currency collapse is when a currency loses all of its value. So that might seem crazy, but it makes more sense when you realize that money is an IOU from the government.
Basically. That's what it's definitely started off as, right? Like promissory notes or whatever.
Yeah, so
let me ask you, has a currency collapse ever happened
here
in the United States or in the world?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, third world countries and things like that. Yeah. Like, let's see. Hold on.
So, like, okay, so when the currency collapses, but I'm just assuming what it's just tyranny, like riots, is like what's going on?
Definitely. So, if the currency collapsed, first things first, you know what they say. What they said on here that we was watching. If you can't get in touch with your money, like if you go to an ATM and it say unavailable, and the bank closed, and so all right, now you want to go sell your stock, and it's saying can't transfer not complete. Now, and if they get their hands on cryptocurrency, you might see the same message where it say transfer not complete. You know what I mean? So,
because folks, you know what I've been hearing? You know, this is rumor, folklore, that I know we all heard about. Rest in peace to the gentleman who created Cash App, who started it. And, you know, people are already saying that might not have been random, because now allegedly PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, whenever this the government's supposed to be putting out their platform, very similar to that Club Fed or whatever it's supposed to be called. And when they say allegedly, once they do that Cash App and all them gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So very curious to see how that's going to play out.
Now let's see. You said what's it called? Fed what?
Fed Club Fed.
Nah, Fed Dollar, Fed something.
It's Fed something.
Fed. Anybody? Come on, we gotta know what it is. Man.
We could definitely add
the Fed Digital Dollar. There you go. There we go. We're gonna find that stuff. But nah, man, leave a comment. What do you think about what's going on with this? What's up with the money? You seen that bank collapse? But you know the reason that bank collapsed too, though. But a lot of folks don't realize banks collapse because banks buy bonds from the U.S. government. Certain banks, they buy bonds, U.S. Treasury bonds.
Okay.
So say they got a deal on a bond where the bond is at only $60 a bond, you know what I mean, whatever. And they bought this bond and it was only at $3 a bond. And they seen this bond go up to like $75. And you seeing your money generate. But remember, the US dollar ain't backed by nothing. So they can't really, they just keep printing money like how we be doing, printing paper to give a menu out. So
it's not real.
So they just printing money. So now when that bond, they like, hold up, somebody's coming to retrieve their money from the bank. And I got $80,000 in the bank and I want to take it out the bank. But for the bank, majority, all banks around here, they don't got more than 20 grand in the bank, man.
No, absolutely. Remember that situation with Soldier Boy?
Yeah, they ain't got more. They got and got a place. That's why they tell you, they got a place in order. Let us know. Speak to us on Monday, and we'll have it for you on Thursday. So that right there should throw a red flag up. Where my money at? So it's
my
like
bank statement is saying that this bank has my money there.
Exactly. So it's like I need to see where my money at or get my money. But other than that, so when you take that money out, the bank is actually in a frenzy because it's like, damn, we don't really have his money, we have his money, but we actually invested his money.
Yeah.
And we don't want to sell the investment just yet because it ain't due to sell the investment just yet. So we're going to take money from your account because we know you got the money in that account that'll cover this guy. You know what I mean? And we're praying to God that you don't come in here to request some money, like a big sum, like we just about to borrow your money out your account. So I mean, it's all. I mean, you think about it. You never see your money.
You don't.
Only time.
Think about this, where they say why some of these other countries, right, feel some type of way to it, because like they'll be in crazy debt, and America, like the bully and the super power that America is or whatever, will demand their debt in American dollars, right? And now, when America is in debt, guess what? America pays their debt back in American dollars that they could just print up at will. So it's like it's really on some shit where you really could sit back, and if you're other countries, if you're leaders in other countries, you could really sit back and be like, yo,
It's some bullshit.
some bullshit.